A Republican senator from Arizona was having none of it when CNN's veteran Capitol Hill reporter Manu Raju approached her for a comment shortly before the impeachment got underway on Capitol Hill.
Senator McSally, should the Senate consider new evidence as part of the impeachment trial?
Man, you're a liberal hack. I'm not talking to you.
You're not going to comment, Senator,
you're a liberal
about this?
hack.
Senator Martha McSally of Arizona, and soon after that abrupt exchange, the Trump War Room posted it in its own video of the encounter with a caption that read, quote, "3 cheers for Senator Martha McSally. This is how you handle fake news, CNN. Donate to Martha now." They are using her remark as a fundraising vehicle for a reason. Back home in Arizona, her challenger for Senate, the former astronaut Mark Kelly, has $13 million in the bank. McSally is far behind with $7 million. Last hour, McSally appeared on Fox News.
Do you regret what you said?
No, Laura, I do not. And I said it again, actually, as I went in. I said, you're a liberal hack, buddy. As you know, I mean, these CNN reporters, but many of them around the Capitol, they are so biased. They are so in cahoots with the Democrats. They so can't stand the president. And they run around trying to chase, Republicans and ask trapping questions.
With us for more tonight is Tamara Keith, White House correspondent for NPR. Tamara, first off here, Manu is one of those few reporters who is well-liked by, I guess we can exclude the Arizona senator, but well-liked by the vast majority of people on the Hill who serve there and cover the news there. Second, for a senator who once marketed herself as a moderate Republican, as a kind of cautious conservative. This is a new look, and I guess she's taking the chance that this will sell back in Arizona.
Well, Manu Raju had something of a hallway in the Capitol bromance with John McCain. And so it's quite a turn for Martha McSally to be the senator from Arizona and to talk to Raju in that way. But here's the thing. Not only is she looking at a general election in Arizona, but first, there could be a primary. She doesn't have a challenger yet, or a serious one, but the filing deadline isn't until May. And so, for a lot of these Republicans who are running for re-election in 2020, there is this very big question of how do you deal with President Trump? And the impeachment time is particularly perilous for them. But most have determined that putting space between yourself and a very popular president in the Republican Party doesn't really help your re-election chances.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.